confident that the people of Tirundaram will make a break from the past politics of the Congress and the left. But it is an important day, and certainly it's an important day not just for me, but for the people of Tirundaram and the whole district. Give me an opportunity, trust me for one term, and let me show you, as I have put out in as a document, what we can do for the future of Tirundaram.
Joining me right now is Union Minister Rajiv Chandrasekhar, who's in the electoral fray this time round from Thiruvananthapuram, sir. So how confident are you feeling this morning?
No, I'm very confident about the people of Tirundaram wanting change. They have given opportunities, as you know, to one candidate of the Congress over 3 times, and they've given the other candidate an opportunity once. And both those candidates have done very little to move Tirundaram forward, or indeed affect any change in the lives of the people of Tirundaram. And they are aware of what Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has done over the last 10 years and what I am capable of doing for them. And I'm very confident that the people of Tirundaram will make a break from the past politics of the Congress and the left, and move forward to politics of development, politics of prosperity, politics of investments and jobs.
So earlier this morning you visited a church, now you're at a temple. Was there any symbolism attached to visiting a church? Because the Christian population, you need their support as well, and they've not been open about this.
No, not at all. There's nothing symbolic or anything about what I do. I do everything because I believe in those things. I have, as you know, a deep connection and a root with the Christian community. I studied early on in Catholic school, and therefore, as you set off on this very important day in my political career, in the political history of Tirundapuram, I seek the blessings of Lord Jesus in a church, and Ganapati in Parangadi temple, and Padmanabha Swami. So this is something I deeply believe in, and I go seek the blessings. And so there is nothing optics about it, or there is nothing political about it. But it is an important day, and certainly it's an important day not just for me, but for the people of Tirundaram and the whole district moving forward in terms of its own future.
So earlier you did mention about the fact that you're up against a 3-time parliamentarian, and the candidate from the left is not exactly pulling his hat out of the ring. So it's a 3-cornered, interesting fight in Thiruvananthapuram, sir.
Yes, it is a 3-cornered fight. Even though it's a 3-cornered fight, we all know very clearly that the CPI and the Congress are chai samosa buddies of the India Alliance. And so while it may look like a 3-cornered fight, and there are 3 candidates, there is really very little difference between what the Congress and the CPI candidates offer to the people of Tirundaram. They have been given many opportunities in the past, in particular the Congress, and they have very little to show for it. So I think this is an issue to do with people giving opportunities to leaders and what they have done with it, and therefore me going to the people and saying, look, you've given these people opportunities, they have done very little with your trust. Give me an opportunity, trust me for one term, and let me show you, as I have put out in as a document, what we can do for the future of Tirundaram and for the lives of all the people who have suffered for so many years, including those in the coastal community.
So one final question, how do you see the battle in Karnataka panning out? Do you see the BJP making its way back as far as the electoral prospects are concerned?
I don't particularly know what's going to happen in state by state, but there is no doubt in my mind that the mandate for Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji on the 4th of June will be a significantly higher mandate from 2019, which was in turn a significantly higher mandate from 2014. Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji over the last 10 years, in particularly in the last 5 years with COVID and all of these challenges that came our way, has demonstrated leadership, has demonstrated how he has navigated India through these stormy, turbulent waters and times of the COVID, and brought us onto the other side of the storm as the fastest growing economy in the world. So I think the people of India will give him an even more resounding mandate than 2019. I particularly believe the only doubt today left on about June 4th is how many seats, above 400 seats, will the NDA get, whether it's 410, 415 or 425. That is an academic issue that the people can still speculate about, but there is absolutely no doubt that Prime Minister Modi ji will get an even more decisive mandate from the people of India to take them forward and to transform India even further into a Viksit Bharat.
Right, sir. Thank you so much for speaking with India Today with camera person Ajay Kumar Polami Saha in Thiruvananthapuram for India Today.